Project Green Challenge. Obviously, we all know it. 3 challenges a day, every single day of October. The beauty about it, though, is that every single submission is different. Though we may have the same keys for it, all of our visions, all of our skills are different. We all show our leadership differently throughout these challenges and the traits that we're able to bring to the table to make the world a better place. I'm honored to be here this weekend with all of these eco leaders, and I'm excited to see what we can do in the future as a group and as individuals, how we can build off of each other to make the world a better place. Even though we all have the similar layout and all of the same challenges each day, every single one of our paths has been different. So let me share a little bit about mine. So, throughout my life, I thought that football was my calling. I grew up playing it, and it was just my passion. I was wanting to follow in my father's footsteps and play after high school. However, after my senior football season, I had 2 shoulder surgeries, which ultimately ended my days of throwing the pigskin. So I was lost after that. I thought that I had no purpose in life and I didn't know what to do. But the past few weeks has given me hope. So November 14th, 2015, I played my last ever football game, ending a very important chapter of my life. And as you guys know, November 14th, this year, just a couple days ago, we were flown out here to San Francisco, and I met my Project Green Challenge family. I started a new chapter of my life, an even more important one that will happily never have to end. Just like a tree, though it may have fallen and seem dead, it still has a purpose. You see fungi grows off of it. It houses insects. It decomposes into fertile soil for the land. I'm like this tree. I found my purpose. I'm turning into the fertile soil to help grow myself and those around me to truly make a change for the better. Project Green Challenge has showed me to truly appreciate the value of nature, every aspect of it, from barren landscapes to rushing waters, that we need to protect it because it's all so important. It's taught me about biodiversity and how key it is to our survival, about pollinators and how they're a keystone species, and without them, things could majorly change for the worst. I've seen the cost of fast fashion, and I know how vital it is to cut down our consumption and shop at secondhand stores like Goodwill and upcycle our own clothes. But the big picture is bigger than me. It's the effects that have come off of me onto my friends, my family, the community around me. So last year, I had a chance to be introduced to SAFE. So that's our environmental group on campus. I didn't really know much about it. For my environmental class, we had to do service hours. So during my spring break, I did a campus cleanup and a river sweep with them. And so I wasn't really involved. Later on in the semester, they needed bodies just for an eco-friendly fashion show. So I just showed up to help, because obviously I love to model. But so this year's different. This year I am, yeah, enjoy that. So this year I held a leadership position in this club, and I'm on the committee for the fashion show. I'm going to use the knowledge that Project Green Challenge has taught me about fast fashion, fair trade, upcycling clothes, and cutting down our consumption to help fill my community with knowledge and help make a more sustainable cycle, creating ripple effects. I've also created ripple effects in 2 surrounding communities. I met with the business owners of Jimbo's Jumbos, which was ranked the 2017 best sandwich shop in my area, and CXT Roasting, which is a modern coffee shop. I got them both on board with the Last Straw project and gave them each 200 eco-friendly straws to just jumpstart the change. I saw problems that my campus faced with food waste and with food insufficient students. I came up with a proposal that we use the food grown in our horticulture center in our cafeteria, in the food we serve. This would create a healthy and locally grown option. It would also cut the prices because it's grown there on campus. Then we could take our compost, bring it back to the horticulture center, and actually compost it. use it as fertile soil to help more crops grow, creating a sustainable cycle on my campus. Through this social justice challenge, I touched on food allergies. So there's discrimination of that on my campus. There's no options. And so I met with a group. I talked to them about it, let them know the knowledge. And our school-wide bake sale then offered allergy-free items because of it. Personally, I have something called eosinophilic esophagitis, EOE. As I've told most of you already, I'm allergic to dairy, wheat, soy, eggs, and fish. So this is near and dear to my heart because it affects me. And so I plan to be a voice for the kids with food allergies, and I plan to defeat the discrimination we face on campus. I was also able to use the knowledge that I learned about waste in a school-wide sustainability contest. I talked about the problems that we face and gave solutions like cutting the one-use plastic items or doing what Sweden does. They turn their waste into energy. They recycle nearly 100% of their household waste, and they even import waste. This boosts their economy, gives them a sustainable energy source, and just is overall great. I know the tools that Project Green Challenge has given me will help me make my campus waste-free and more sustainable. I'm already working on getting the composting cycle going, and I have been in contact with the cafeteria staff trying to get rid of all the one-use plastic items. I've also been in contact with the Fair Trade, and I'm working to make my campus Fair Trade certified. I've seen the changes with my friends, my family, on my campus, and in my communities. There's a long way to go, but we've already hit the ground running. Project Green Challenge has provided me with knowledge that has pushed me and allowed me to show my leadership skills. It has given me opportunities to be a change maker in my community. It has shown me problems that we face, whether it be here in America or in other countries. Sure, there are specific problems for different countries, climates, ecosystems, but there are common problems that we all face. Problems like global warming that one town, one state, one country can't fix solely, and how we need to all come together, no matter what gender, what religion, what race, to solve these problems and make a change. I just want to thank Project Green Challenge for challenging me to be the best person I can be and giving me the opportunity to make a change in my community. Project Green Challenge has opened my eyes to not only the big problems that we face, but the little ones too. It has helped giving me a voice. It's helped me step out of my own boundaries and my comfort zone. I'm no longer the tree sitting dead on the ground. I've become the fertile soil for the people around me, helping them, growing them, creating ripple effects, and growing myself. I'm sprouting again and branching out and truly making a change. Thank you.